Hello, and it is Swiftball here with another rant. And this one is my least favorite character's rant. And so, this is my opinion, so don't go raging in the comments. Like, your number one was my favorite. Why are you so mean to me? Please, no. And yes, there are commenters like that, if you haven't ever seen it. Okay, so 10 is Rock. Rock was so useless. He never did anything to help them. Like, he really just sat around and gave prophecies, kind of like Blue Star, but no, never mind, but just kind of sat around, gave prophecies, acted like he was smart, but really never did anything. Okay, so next is Clear Sky. I started to like him a lot more after the Blazing Star, but it still can't. I hate him so much from the. I just hate him so much from those first 3 books when he's just like such a territory hog and he was so annoying. Wind Clan. He was acting like One Star's Wind Clan, and that is a horrible Wind Clan. That was the worst Wind Clan ever. Okay, so next up is... Hey! Next up is Rainflower. Oh, I just hate Rainflower. She was so annoying. It's like, she was basically the opposite of Millie, because she's just like, oh, well, he could have been my perfect little warrior, but no, he had to go and hurt himself. Like, she used to favor him, and now she just hated him. But the reason she isn't higher on this list is because she made up with him in StarClan, which is pretty good, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so next is Stone Teller. New Prophecy Edition, because I kind of like Crag or Eagle's Nest. I was about to say where Crag Eagle's Nest. What? Okay, so I liked him for the first 2 books we met him in. He was pretty helpful in Moonrise, except for those couple chapters where he had Stormfur kidnapped. That was so annoying. Why did you do that? He just kind of kidnapped them and kept them prisoner. Like, yeah, dude, way to make him trust you and help you. And then we have in Dawn, he was really helpful, and I love how he taught Leafpaw the mountain herbs. That was really nice. I loved that. I loved that a lot. Okay, so next up is Crowfeather. He was the worst everything, except for Hunter. So he was, prepared. So he was so annoying most of the time, except for when he had a mate that he loved a lot. But then we have, the other books, of Night Cloud, when he was with Night Cloud, and, the first book of the New Prophecy. I was about to say the first book of the second prophecy. Ugh. I shouldn't be ranting right now. I'm gonna keep muddling up my words, but okay. He just really annoyed me most of the time. I only liked him for 2 books. Like, the 2 books that he was with Leafpool. That was really cute. And I really like that couple. Crow X Leaf, sorry. Crow X Feather Shippers. That's just another Dove X Tiger / Bramble X Jessie / Fire X Spotted. So, and he was just such a horrible father, the way he completely ignored Breeze Pelt. And then he was then he actually becomes a great father, when Hollyleaf dies and he's over her body, no, Hollyleaf. And he's just Hollyleaf, and murdering her like a father would. But then there's Breeze Pelt over here, Dad, what are you doing? Okay, so then it was just a horrible mate. Night Cloud. It's like, if you're not gonna love her, pick a mate that you will. If you're not gonna love her so much, pick a mate that you will love. Alright? Okay, that's great. Okay, so, sorry I ranted so long. Crowfeather, I just really don't like him that much. Okay, so next is Leopard Star. She made the worst decisions. She was so spoiled. Ugh. She was so spoiled in Crooked Star's Promise. It's like the same thing happened to White Kit, but then they just like waited for. They just kept waiting. It was like no big deal, no big deal. Even though like it was the same only father, only one parent thingy, but like not both of her parents died, and you're just gonna spoil her like that, guys. Priorities straight. Please. And then Leopard Star made the worst decisions. Like, I'm fine with anything about love, so I can't exactly... And she was also really scared, so I can't exactly blame her for the whole Tiger Star thing. Like, I can't blame her for that. But then we have every decision other than that. Oh my god. The whole water thing? In the whole water thing in the Fourth Apprentice. You're gonna guard the water. Really? I've never heard such a wonderful idea, Leopard Star. Ugh, and then, I just hated every single one of her decisions. Like, keeping Holly Paul captive in Dark River? What? What was the point of that? Okay, what was the point of that? You could, like, she would have kept her word not to tell about the entire, like, not to tell about the condition that you guys were in. Like, she wouldn't have told. She is that loyal. Leopard Star, you just made horrible decisions. Okay, so the next one is 1 star. His entire leadership was a waste. It was a waste. Like, so here we have 1 star, like, as 1 Whisker. Like, I don't hate 1 Whisker. 1 Whisker was a great cat. I loved 1 Whisker. Then 1 star. I just want to push that stupid idiot off a cliff. And so, he was just so annoying. Like, all the time. Like, the battle, like, that one battle with, like an eclipse. Dude, there was no need for that. Okay? You could have just said, Firestar, can you stop helping us? And Firestar would have listened. Or Holly Paw would have made him listen. Okay, so I just really hate him so much as 1 star. Okay, so next up is Blue Star. Many of you are going to hate on me for this, but I honestly really hate Blue Star. Okay, so basically, she spent a year of her life marooning. Moonflower dies. Oh, she and Snowfur are both sad. 2 moons later, Snowfur's okay, and then there's Bluefur. Like, there's Blue Paw looking at her like, ugh, Snowfur, don't you remember Moonflower? I'm like, yes! Of course she remembers Moonflower. And then Snowfur dies. You spend all this time, like, you spend like 3 moons moping around camp, completely ignoring White Kit. Completely ignoring everything else in the world. What is the point? And then your kits are gone. You spend 3 more moons. My god. And then, like, the whole... That... She was such a bad leader. Like, I liked her for 3 books. And even then, I didn't agree with all her decisions. Like, the decision when she only made them, like, do apprentice duties. I'm with Tiger Claw on this one, actually. Like, they broke the warrior code. Punish them. Punish them harshly. Okay, so next is Dovewing. 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 Darkwing. God, she is so annoying. Like, she is so whiny. Like, she whines in every single book about pointless stuff except for the Fourth Apprentice. In the Fourth Apprentice, she was whining about something that should be whined about. Like, she was okay whining for a bit, but then she kept whining to herself, and I'm like, Dumbwing, stop! Please! So, the Fourth Apprentice, she's whining about the prophecy. Fading Echoes, she's whining about relationships that'll never work out, so she should just stop them. And of course, then she gets back with him and Brimstar Storm, and I just want to push her off a cliff. Okay, can I please? And then we have, what is it again? Oh, yeah. Then we have, Night Whispers. She's whining about pointless relations. She's whining about how her sister isn't following her rules. You're the same age, Doubling. Just give it a rest. Sign of the Moon. She's whining about more pointless relationships. Then we have the next one, and she's whining about. Then we have the next one. She's whining about how she's deaf and more pointless relationships. Then she's whining about more pointless relationships and the prophecy. Then in Doubling Silence, she's whining about being deaf. And then in Bramblestar Storm, she's whining about being deaf and how she has 2 cats, one good candidate, one horrible candidate for being her mate. 1 second, I just need to go punch something, pretending it's Doubling. Alright, so next up is Millie. I just hate how horrible of a mother she was. I never really liked her anyways, but she was just the worst mother ever. I don't even need to go into large explanation of this one. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my rant. This will take another hour to upload, and bye.